So we are in Arizona. We just got here. Been here for a day now. Temperature got up to 75 today, and we still can't keep cool in here. The camper would not get below 73 degrees with direct sunlight today. So, like, there has to be a way to fix this. It's just insane. The kicker is we're here on a 30 amp spot. They will not, you have to book a 50 amp spot however long in advance. So we're stuck with a 30 for 3 weeks. So I've been kind of kicking around on the internet a little bit trying to find something to make this work better. And like I had this aha moment today where I'm like, oh my gosh, of course that makes sense. I have a little bit of knowledge of HVAC, but I am not an HVAC guy. But I do know there are some problems in this air conditioner. We have a Coleman Mach air conditioner on front and middle. But we've always had a problem keeping the living room and the bunk room cool when it's hot out. So I'm going to open this up and show the problem and how we're going to fix it.
And one of the reasons we need to fix this problem is because it's only 77 today, but it's going to be in the 80s this week. And then the following 2 weeks, it's going to be 95 for like 6 days straight. So we have got to get this issue fixed now.
The filter is dirty, but it's not that bad. Like, it's only been in there for about 2 weeks. This is just some New Mexico dust that we brought with us to Arizona. Okay, so
It's already 5 degrees cooler in here.
this is the problem. I've just taken this air box off, and it's already like an immediate change in temperature. There is so much airflow in here, and there's obviously a design fault. And again, I'm not the first person to discover this, but I just want to show you real quick. So the first thing you see, you have this right here is the blower motor for the air conditioner. And you have this gigantic rectangular space where all the air is supposed to be directed into the ducts there and there. So you have got like this big old cavity right here where air can swirl around. And you've also got the air coming directly out of the fan motor, blowing straight down onto this flat surface. You got a 1 inch gap here, got a 1 inch gap here. So there's all this air blockage that's causing the air just to swirl around in there. It's so inefficient. So what we're going to do, I'm going to fill those gaps and create a more efficient air box or plenum. You can call it either. Go ahead and roast me on calling it a plenum. I don't care. But we're going to make this a little bit more efficient and just get that air directed into those ducts so that we can actually cool this thing down. Again, I've seen this thing already on YouTube 5 times. This is just my version of it. I can't go too crazy on this back wall, but I can definitely fill this space in up here. It's like this part right here is actually pretty flat. There's a big gap up in there. Big thing I'm worried about, this triangle right here and this bottom area here. That's what I'm mainly concerned about. And luckily you buy a 4x8 sheet of this stuff for like $16. So even if you mess it up, which I'm positive I will, we got plenty of material to work with. People who are making this modification are using the project board, the solid foam core. I'm using polystyrene. I mean, truly, it's honestly just because it's the least expensive thing they sell. The other nice thing is on the back of the panel over there, mold resistant, water resistant, bug resistant, all that stuff. It's also super lightweight. It's a little harder to work with than the pink project board, but it's half the price. And I mean, honestly, it's like, why spend more if you don't need to? It's all going to get duct taped together when it's all done. So now I need to slice that shaped. So I'm gonna start taping this stuff in. Just pretty much just gonna build this box up as I go. Only 100 more pieces to cut. So all that area there, it still has to hit that flat edge. So I'm going to make it to where it at least kind of splits it a little better. I'm making the kind of like the diverter that splits the air between the left and the right side ducting. So smaller pieces, better for me anyway. Diverter that I made. A lot of the other guys that are making these are building this up inside there, but I didn't want to lose the ability to see what's up inside of there. So I built it down here on the plate. There's a little bit here in the corner by the bolts for the air conditioner. It still has a little bit of a pocket in there, but I think this is going to make a difference. So we're going to try it out tonight, see how it works tomorrow in the hotter day. Air leaks. You don't have to record all this. Make sure you like and follow us so we can see part 2 of the video.